Gravel Rally 4 2025. That's what's coming up next on LCARA Ham Radio. Well, here we are, folks, and Austin K5QF always gets us some really nice aerial footage with his drones that he's been bringing the last few years. So here we're getting a kind of a nice overview of where we were set up for net control, and we're also going to be checking out here where we were set up for the stages 1 through 6, where Josh was set up and where Brian and I were set up. We'll be checking those out here in the next segments. All right, and here we can see where I was set up this year. Now, this is footage from last year, as you'll see, but I was set up in the very same spot with the very same equipment, so just using the footage from last year. But, and we'll see Brian was set up down the road a little ways, where he normally sets up for the set of stages here. These this year were 7 through 10, and this gives us most of the coverage. Now, this is remains to be our hardest section here. We've eventually figured out single locations where we can put CBRs, crossband repeaters, for the other two zones. It requires hiking up a hill in each of those excuse me, locations. But in for this set of stages, we have yet to figure out a single location that can cover the whole thing. So I go to this location as we see here, and I have to go through 4 water crossings. They're typically not very deep, going up this hill. And I set up, and then we'll see here in just a minute where Brian goes on down the road to set up his crossband repeater for that location. Now, we're going to be doing some further testing and checking to see if we can find a single location where we can set up and cover this entire set of stages. So far, we just haven't been able to figure that out yet. But maybe we'll get that done and figured out for next year. So let's take a look and see where Brian was set up a couple of miles down the road.
Alrighty, so Austin and I have arrived at the location for CBR 3. You can see we've got our mast in the blue poles here. These are just concrete floating poles that you can get at Lowe's. Then we've got our GP3. We've been using Comets for quite some time. Chris is setting up CBR 2 at a different location, but it's the exact same setup. You can see we've already got the cable attached, so we don't have to do that. We've got our drive-on mast with the pipe, and then we've got the actual crossband repeater in the case here. So we're going to go ahead and put all this together, make sure that it's on CBR3 settings, and then we're going to test it.
Morning, everybody. Josh here, KO40SS. We are in the middle of the McCreary Gravel Rally. Just to give you all an idea of what we do. See these orange ribbons I have in the trees here. They're marking my trail up here to the location where I have the crossbander set up. Give you an idea of the terrain. Beautiful view up here once you get up here. Easily see 25 or 30 miles. This is what it's about. Get communication set up so that we can talk long distances through these mountains and these valleys and keep everybody on the same page. The finish is over that way from where I'm at. I'm sitting up on this big rock knob. We'll walk over here. I'm going to show you, you can actually see the road and the cars going by from up here. All right. I can definitely hear the 00 car coming now. There we go. There goes the 00 car. Got another one coming behind him with sirens wailing. Here we go. those guys are clearing the course is what they're doing. They're running it before the cars go, just to make sure no hikers came out onto the trail or the path, or hunters showed up, or any four-wheelers come out. You know, there's a lot of adjacent trails out here in the woods. We are in the Daniel Boone National Forest.
Control car 0, net control car 0.
All right, so today,
0 car to net control. We are currently 7.2 miles into the stage and no issues to report thus far. KQ4DKS.
And here we have some really nice, cool footage that Austin got for us at the stage 1 through 6 start in the morning. Everybody was getting lined up, talking to a few fans as well, I think. Had a few folks watching from the start here. And just capturing the vehicles as they were stacked up, getting ready to go. And motorcycles went first, and then they cleared the track one more time, and then the cars went after that. And of course we have quite a bit of footage of them running through as well. But here we just got a nice interesting perspective on all the vehicles getting ready to head out for the first part of the day, and getting excited to run the stages 1 through 6. Run in, run out, run in, run out, do that 6 times, and then we head over to the second part a little bit later on.
It's great, isn't it, Megan? I've never seen it with bubbles.
oh, that's cool. This is for you, Jacob.
Well, that's going to wrap this one up, folks. McCreary Gravel Rally number 4 for 2025. It's in the bag. Again, as always, we have a lot of fun working this event and putting our ham radio knowledge and skills to the test in a real world environment. These are tough valleys to get communications into and out of to help keep all the racers safe, all the volunteers safe, and allow this race to even happen at all, actually. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to take our hobby and use it for real world applications. Sometimes folks are unaware of amateur radio, and we've all heard a version of the phrase, "Oh, ham radio, is that still a thing?" And as we know, of course, it is. But another great race, completed all the stages this year, no major problems with any of the racers, and the weather actually held off for us. It had rained quite a bit leading up to this event, but kind of cleared off so that we could run the event and not be completely miserable. So that's going to wrap this one up, folks. We are going to see you folks in the next video. This is KY4CKP 73.